open-ended embodied agents with large language models. Embodied AI agents are required to be able to explore, plan, and develop new skills in open-ended world. Voyager is an embodied AI agent powered by the large language models, which can propose suitable tasks based on his current skill level and environment, refine skills based on environment feedback, and store the skills in library for future reuse, and continually explore the environment and seek out new tasks in a self-driven manner. Voyager consists of three components, namely automatic curriculum, iterative prompting, and skill library, as shown here. This automatic curriculum is iterative prompting, and this skill library. Voyager solves progressively harder tasks proposed by the automatic curriculum. The curriculum is generated by large language models based on the overarching goal. For example, discovering as many diverse things as possible. The input prompt to large language models consists of first encourage diverse behaviors and impose constraints. Second, current state, including inventory, equipment, time, and production. Third, previously completed and failed tasks to reflect the current exploration progress. Fourth, additional context, including self-asked questions based on the current state and exploration progress. Each skill in the skill library is represented as executable code to scaffold temporally extended actions for completing a specific task proposed by the automatic curriculum. The input prompt to large language models consists of the five components. First, guidelines for code generation, such as your function will be reused for building more complex functions. Therefore, you should make it generic and reusable. Second, control primitive APIs and relevant skills retrieved from the skill library. Third, the generated code from the last round, environment feedback, execution errors, and critique, based on which large language model can self-improve. First, the current state, including inventory, equipment, time, and production. Fifth, chain of thought prompting to reason before code generation. This value from the program, and this key from a program description, and this query from a task. The program is iteratively refined through the iterative prompting, incorporated into the skill library as a new skill, and indexed by the embedding of his description. For skill retrieval, the skill library is queried with the embedding of self-generated task plans and environment feedback. By continuously expanding and refining the skill library, Voyager can learn, adapt, and excel in a wide spectrum of tasks, consistently pushing the boundary of his capabilities. The iterative prompting is designed for self-improvement through the three types of feedback. First, environment feedback illustrates the intermediate progress of program execution. Second, execution errors from the program interpreter review any invalid operations in programs. Third, self-verification uses another large language model to check task success. By providing the current state and task to the large language models, Voyager acts as a critic and inform whether the program achieves the task. In addition, if the task fails, Voyager provides a critic by suggesting how to complete the task. Hence, the self-verification is more comprehensive than self-reflection by both checking success and reflecting on mistakes. During each round of the code generation, the generated program is executed to obtain environment feedback and execution errors from code interpret, which are incorporated into the large language model prompt for the next round of code refinement. This iterative process repeats until self-verification validates the task completion, at which point the new skill is added to the skill library and the automatic curriculum is asked for a new objective. The iterative prompting approach significantly improves program synthesis for embodied control and enables Voyager to continuously acquire diverse skills without human intervention. For more details, please check with these references. Thank you. Bye.